5 mistakes women make on first dates. It's a new year and Valentine is around the corner. As a woman, guys will approach you. Some of them will ask you out on a date. Here are 5 mistakes most women make when a guy asks them out on a date. First impression matters so much. Women who made these mistakes ended up regretting bitterly. In fact, some of these mistakes are the reason why most of the relationships that started after the first date never lasted. No matter how much you love him and badly want to be with him, make sure you don't make these 5 mistakes on a first date. Number 1. Don't initiate the first date. A first date is different from a first sight. Let's say he met you in a flight while traveling. That is your first point of contact. A first date is then a well-thought and planned meeting with the aim of getting to know you better, expressing your feelings and emotions and seeing whether or not you guys are on the same page to start a relationship. As a woman, no matter how much you love him, I don't care how long you've been crushing on him. I don't care if God told you he is the one. I don't care if you can't stop thinking about him. As long as you are still a woman, never initiate a first date. Don't ask a man out. I don't care how you want to explain it. The only thing we can see in such action is desperation. You can send your green light signals, but you must know where to draw the line. He is the man. If he truly loves you and wants something serious with you, he will ask you out on a date. Women who tried to ask a man out on a date ended up in regrets. Don't ask a man out. Don't initiate a first date with him. Number 2. Don't travel to see him on a first date. It's funny how some ladies will just meet some guys online and after chatting for some few days, he's already declaring love for you. He's already asking you to come over and see him. Funny enough, most ladies will pack their bags and travel distance to meet a man they have not met before in their entire life. What level of desperation is that? If a man truly loves you and wants to date you, he should come for you, not the other way round. He is the man. He's the one asking you out, so why are you the one going over to see him? No wonder he now thinks that is how you go about traveling distance to meet men you've not met before. Have some respect for yourself. If he's not man enough to come after what he wants, then he should forget about it, except at very rare cases where you've known him for a long time and you trust him. But even in such situations, you must be careful. Don't travel to see a man you've not met before all in the name of a first date that shows desperation and lack of self-worth and discipline. Number 3. Don't bill him on a first date. Some women are just so funny. Someone just asks you out. He wants to take you out on a date and you are asking him for transport to show up. Some will even ask the man to send them money to make their hair and buy new clothes that they will wear to show up on the date. Must you tell the world that you are broke and irresponsible? This is how so many ladies have lost an opportunity to marry a good man. It is a red flag to start billing a man on a first date. Some women will come on a first date and start ordering food and eating like someone who just got out from the prison. Eating like someone who doesn't eat well at home. Did you come for a date or you came to disgrace your family members? Even if a man asks you to feel free and order what you want, you should at least have some self-respect and order only things you know you can pay for, in case he refuses to pay or maybe has an issue with his debit card. Never bill a man on or before a first date. It is a turnoff for men. Number 4. Don't meet him behind closed doors. Any man that invites you to his hotel room or his house on a first date does not really have any good intention for you. Even you that accepted to show up in his hotel room or his house, you don't have any self-worth or respect for yourself. It is wrong beyond any explanation. Don't accept any date where you are with him behind closed doors. Most of the relationships that started like this never lasted. When you agree to meet him behind closed doors, he already knows you don't have self-worth. He is after your body, and he's going to entice you into it. Most of these dates behind closed doors usually ends up in the bed of regrets. Don't accept a date behind closed doors. Number 5. Don't wear revealing clothes on a first date. First impression matters. How you dress will determine how people rate and value you. Before you start wondering why he's lusting after you, why he's asking you to join him in a hotel or his house, check what you wore to the first date. You can't dress like a prostitute and expect people to treat you like a decent girl. It doesn't work that way. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Let us know if you've made any of these mistakes before on a first date and how it turned out to be. If you are not following me, you may not see me again. Like and follow this page for more amazing contents like this.